What's up, everyone? Good morning. I am going to read a little excerpt out of a literature book my dad read in college. And this is the Familiar Quotations of John Bartlett. This is a quote from Thucydides from the Peloponnesian War, Book 1. Mankind is tolerant of the praises of others, so long as each hearer thinks he can do as well or nearly as well as himself. But when the speaker rises above him, jealousy is aroused and he begins to be incredulous. So I'm going to tell you about my prophetic vision, and always test the spirit, 1 John 4:1. This is a specific message for a few of you out there, and if you have discernment, you'll put the pieces of the puzzle together. Remember, Jesus spoke in parables for a reason. Not everybody's going to understand. First, I want to tell you, in my visions, I had a vision of Ayatollah. Ayatollah was in my dream. He was in a ornate, religious institution building. It looked really old, but beautiful. I've never been into a mosque before, but all you could see is really the background. It looked very lustrous, shiny, but old. He had a young lamb, a baby lamb. Ayatollah sacrificed this lamb, which led me into the next vision from God. God specifically pointed out 3 birds. The first one is a raven. The raven was looking closely at my eye, turning its head and looking and blinking to make sure I was paying attention. In the middle was a canary, a yellow canary. Right next to the yellow canary, at the end, was a parrot, a very colorful parrot, like a macaw you would see. It had red feathers, blue, yellow, like you would see in Central America. Then it went on to the next vision, which was Egypt, the pyramids, the Eiffel Tower, France, and China. Doing some research on the raven, which was the blackbird, the raven. And in Persia, there's an old saying. The translation of raven into Persian, a common name for several generally large and lustrous black species of birds. Also, it breaks it down to the noun. Raven into Persian. This is the noun. We need to get a raven north to Sansa. And this is on the glossby.com. Excuse me, this is in the glossby.com. I had to look up Sansa. I didn't know where it was. It's in Occitanie, France. So after that, the next vision was missiles. A bunch of missiles all together, smaller, like warheads. And they all said USA. Then finally, my last vision was the blackbird, again, the raven. Only this time, the raven had no eye. Like I said, Jesus spoke in parables for a reason. Use your discernment. 1 John 4:1, test the spirit, make sure this message is for you. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will to some people, and you'll be able to put the puzzle pieces together. Have a great day. Oh, and I do want to leave you with the Bible verse. Jesus wants me to tell you the Bible verse, Corinthians 15:33. That states, bad company corrupts good behavior. Be careful who you go into business with, because then you're financially married to them.